Is Australia still a land where dreams come true, or has the image of golden beaches and endless opportunity faded into a distant past? For decades, Australia has been known as the country where you could start over, build a new life, and rise through the ranks with hard work and determination. But in a rapidly changing world marked by global competition, shifting immigration rules, housing crises, and rising cost of living, has Australia retained that magic? Or are people beginning to look elsewhere? In this video, we'll explore the heart of this complex question. From the lifestyle advantages and job market, to the growing challenges that may surprise you, we're diving deep into what it really means to live, work, and thrive in Australia today. Whether you're an aspiring migrant, a curious traveler, or a long-time resident reflecting on your own path, this journey is for you. Stay until the end because the truth may not be what you expect. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss videos that dig deep into the real stories behind countries, cities, and global change. Now, let's break down the reality behind the dream. Is Australia still the land of opportunity? Number 1. Lifestyle. Australia's lifestyle has always been one of its biggest draws. The combination of sunny weather, beautiful beaches, clean cities, and a relaxed pace of life paints a picture of paradise. But beyond the postcard views lies a deeper question: how accessible is this lifestyle for the average person? In the past, even modest income earners could enjoy barbecues by the beach, affordable homes in suburban areas, and weekend getaways to the bush or the coast. Today, while the country remains stunning, the price of that laid-back life has quietly crept upwards. Still, many Australians manage to preserve a balanced life that mixes work and leisure better than in many developed nations. The rhythm of life, despite its new pressures, retains a charm that draws people from every corner of the globe. Number 2. Opportunity. Opportunity used to be synonymous with Australia. For skilled workers, tradespeople, entrepreneurs, and students, Australia once represented a place where you could start small and grow big. And in many sectors, it still does. Tech, healthcare, renewable energy, and construction are bursting with openings. But the landscape is more competitive now, and entry points are shifting. Visa categories change frequently, industries evolve, and networking is increasingly necessary. Opportunity still exists, but it now favors those who come prepared, skilled, and informed. The path is less about luck and more about strategy. Number 3. Housing. Housing has become one of the most divisive issues in the Australian opportunity narrative. Once considered a rite of passage, homeownership is now more of a luxury, particularly in major cities like Sydney and Melbourne. Soaring prices and rental shortages are putting pressure on young Australians and new migrants alike. Some families are moving to regional areas, chasing more affordable living, but even these zones are beginning to feel the pinch. While the government has tried to address the crisis with new policies and incentives, the average person still finds the property market to be more of a challenge than an opportunity. Number 4. Work. Australia's labour market has been resilient, but not immune to global shifts. The pandemic, automation, and outsourcing have all left their mark. At the same time, certain industries are crying out for workers. Nurses, aged care providers, electricians, coders, and teachers are still in high demand. But securing a stable job with growth potential often requires Australian qualifications, local experience, and strong communication skills. For those willing to upskill, adapt, and hustle, Australia still offers a rewarding career path. But it's not handed on a silver platter, it's earned, step by step. Number 5. Education. Education in Australia remains world-class. Its universities rank among the best globally, and vocational education is highly regarded. Many international students continue to choose Australia for both quality and the chance to settle down afterward. But the financial burden of studying in Australia is not light. Tuition fees are high, living costs are significant, and not every graduate lands a permanent opportunity. Still, for those who treat education as a long-term investment, the doors it opens can be powerful. Education is still a key that unlocks access to the broader Australian dream. Number 6. Diversity. One of Australia's greatest strengths is its multiculturalism. Walk through any Australian city and you'll hear multiple languages, see a mix of cultures, and find cuisines from all over the world. This diversity isn't just cosmetic, it shapes the workplace, the schools, and community life. Immigrants have long contributed to Australia's growth story, and continue to do so today. There are still some hurdles in terms of integration and occasional social tension, but overall, Australia embraces its diversity and continues to be a place where different identities are celebrated and protected. Number 7. Safety. Opportunity is not just about money or jobs, it's also about peace of mind. And in terms of safety, Australia ranks very well. Crime rates are low compared to many countries, political stability is strong, and public services are reliable. This creates a foundation where families feel secure, children grow up in a stable environment, and individuals can plan for the future with confidence. Natural disasters like bushfires and floods pose challenges, but emergency systems and community support remain strong. In terms of day-to-day life, Australia remains one of the safest places to build a future. Number 8. Innovation. In recent years, Australia has been investing more in innovation, entrepreneurship, and tech development. Startup hubs have emerged in cities like Sydney and Brisbane, and government grants are helping small businesses grow. While Australia isn't always seen as a tech powerhouse, it is catching up quickly. For creative thinkers and digital pioneers, this means new doors are opening. Support networks, incubators, and mentorship programs are gaining traction. Opportunity in the modern sense, based on ideas, technology, and global scalability, is slowly becoming part of the Australian story. Number 9. Equity. Equity is a nuanced part of the opportunity equation. Australia has long prided itself on being a fair society. Social welfare, healthcare, and education are accessible to many, creating a safety net. However, gaps still exist. Indigenous communities face persistent disadvantages. Migrants sometimes face discrimination in employment. Women still battle gender pay gaps. While the conversation around equity is active and ongoing, actual progress is gradual. For Australia to remain truly a land of opportunity, it must address these deeper issues with honesty and commitment. Number 10. Future. The final piece of the puzzle is the future. Is Australia positioning itself to continue being a land of opportunity? Climate change, geopolitical tensions, population growth, and digital transformation are testing every nation. Australia's response will determine whether its opportunity brand remains authentic. The country has resources, talent, and potential, but it must be careful not to rest on past success. Investment in young people, infrastructure, sustainability, and innovation will define what kind of opportunity Australia offers tomorrow. So, is Australia still a land of opportunity? The answer isn't simple. Yes, the chance to build a good life is still there, but it comes with new challenges, higher stakes, and greater preparation. The land that once welcomed migrants with open arms now demands more resilience, more adaptability, and more planning. But despite the hurdles, Australia still shines in many ways. It remains a place of freedom, diversity, and potential. It still rewards hard work, embraces new ideas, and welcomes people willing to contribute. If you're looking for a perfect, easy ride, this may not be it. But if you're searching for a country where you can write your own story, Australia still holds the pen and the blank page. What do you think? Is Australia still worth the leap? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video insightful, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more deep dives into global realities. Until next time, stay curious, stay bold, and keep discovering the world with us.